Greetings, everyone. Today's topic we're going to talk about is what are we really looking at as it is in we are serving God's image or are we really serving our own self image? By meaning that what God's image and self image it is, we have to go back to the time from our childhood because what really I mean by self image is something that we develop and believe about ourselves from our childhood beliefs or whatever happened in our childhood. For example, a person who must have been gone through abandonment issues, a person who must have gone through some toxicity in the family, or a person who must have been abused physically or sexually, they create a certain self image about themselves. And with the time goes by and everything, you subconsciously adapt to that self image and you believe and look at the world with those particular lenses and believe that's the self image of yours. But right now, right here, I want you to just I won't say that they do not acknowledge that self image, but I want you to just look at this word. The first chapter only, where the Bible tells us that we were created in God's image. So, what really is God's image? What God's image really is, when we look into it, the image, the word in Hebrew means tasalim, and its image, as the Bible has told us, God's image and likeness. Likeness is the image in Hebrew. So what it mean is we are mirroring God in our life. You have to come to a certain point in your life when you realize the God given power in you. When you have to realize that God has created you in a certain way with giving you the authority. He has put a crown on your head that's with dignity and honor, representation of God and reflection of Him. That was the Genesis chapter 1, verse 20 has tell us. So we have to live with our life with that kind of amount of confidence and dignity and authority over each and every project and assignment that we are right now assigned to. You might be going through a certain period of your time where you are don't have a proper job, or where don't have proper financial abundance, or where you don't have even have a proper spouse, or you don't have a proper house to live in, or where you don't have even a proper area where you are doubting God's word. But I want to get back to you and realize that before you doubt God's word and God's abundances in you, you need to really work on, are you really walking in your life each and every day as in God's image, or you are walking in your own self image that is created by this whole fake worldly life? Because we have to realize it, what we create and what we think, it comes up into a reality. Your God's image is mirroring God. Who is God? God is one who is abundant. And the same Genesis chapter tells us that the when God created Adam and Eve, before he created Adam and Eve, he in the Eden of Garden already there was gold. So what does this show? That the abundance nature is there in us. That abundance is there. We just need to step in our godly image, that this God image that God has created in us. So I hope this finds you in your best of image and you are able to recognize that the situation that you're going through right now is not bigger than you, because God has created you bigger than that situation and problem. You can easily tap into your God-given powers, your God-given image, and you can easily heal yourself. You just don't need to rely on the world what is telling you. The world will tell you that the recession is going on. The world will tell you that there are no jobs. The world will tell you that the money is tight. The world will tell you that there is poverty coming. The world will tell you that all kind of sort of things that will make you doubt God's word. But this is your calling. This is, you have to understand it once and for all, who you're gonna listen to. Because if you're gonna listen to world, it's gonna give you all doubts, all queries, and all the situations where you're gonna keep on doubting God, and eventually you're gonna keep on ending up in a circle where there is no easy way out. Or instead, you can just keep and surrender to God and tap into His powers, the power where He teaches us how to raise from ashes, how to grow from our ashes, how to really live our life. I hope this is able to help you understand you and bless you in a certain way where you are able to change in any situation that you're going through right now, that you're able to look at it as God has created you a king and a queen in his own way. You just need to tap into that power. You don't have to stress about anything in this life right now. You just need to step into that power and see how God does miracles for you. For that same reason, I have attached a form. For this, I would like to pray for you, and it is of no charge. And if you would like, I can just fill up the form and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I hope this founds you in the bestest of your health and you are able to transform and stick with me as I am able to turn your life around spiritually, mentally, physically, and able to tell you how good the God is. Peace and blessings on you. Amen.